Dryness is one of those things that as a natural hair person, you're always going to have to combat. So the best thing that we can do is understand the why and the how. That is so programmed. Dryness is not going anywhere, right? As a natural hair person, as a relaxed hair person, as an afro textured person, dryness is something that you're gonna always have to deal with. So the best thing we can do for ourselves is understand the why and start to implement a how. Now, if your hair, more than likely you're coming from my previous video on why your hair is so dry. If you are suffering from dryness because of your curls and your coils and your kinks, then more than likely stretching is going to be your lifesaver. Now, I decided to stretch my hair with a heatless method, of course, and that heatless method may be banding, it may be braids, twists, anything really that allows you to stretch your curls and coils and promote the sebum to actually get to the ends of your hair to prevent breakage or further dryness. Now, let's say that porosity is your issue. Now, you may have high porosity hair, meaning that absorbing moisture is so simple to you. It's like 1, 2, 3, but holding on to it, it's a nightmare. Now, what you need to do is establish a regimen that involves sealing the cuticles at the end of maybe your wash day or your moisturization session. So let's create this scenario. I have high porosity hair, right? And I want to retain moisture, all right? So let's start from a wash day. On wash day, I probably don't need to utilize warm water to shampoo my hair. But what I do need to do is ensure that I use cold water so that I can seal up the cuticles, or maybe I just need to use a conditioner with a higher pH so that I can smooth out and close the cuticles, while also doing my moisturizing, which is my liquid, cream, and oil. Maybe you want to rotate that order. So instead of liquid, cream, and oil, you probably do liquid, oil, and cream, because the oil on your hair is not acting as the best sealant, or maybe you just might need to use a heavier oil in order to seal in that moisture. Now, that maybe after doing all of that, you may also want to moisturize your hair through this method more frequently. This will help you replace the moisture that is being lost. Now, on the other end of the extreme, if you have low porosity hair, well, warm water is going to need to be your best friend, because you need something that's going to allow you to open up your cuticles. And in addition to that, you might even need to get a higher pH shampoo while you're washing your hair so that it's able to absorb and taking the moisture, right, and the water from opening up your cuticles. In addition to that, you might also want to stick with LCO, as the oil being on your hair is lighter and not much of a sealant, because you already have problem absorbing moisture. So I don't think that you want something that's going to block out your chances of getting moisture. Or maybe you could try using a humectant such as honey or coconut oil, which eventually goes into your hair. You also want to increase how often you practice moisturizing, because this will either make or break your routine. Now, medium porosity girls or guys just need to continue to listen to their hair and ensure that they're creating that balance between getting enough moisture and not getting enough moisture, because you don't want to drown your hair and neither do you want it to suffer from dryness, right? I'm parched. It's so hot out here. That's how it feels. Now, if neither of those are your issues, but you are flip-flopping between protein and moisture, protein and moisture, protein and moisture, so frustrated. I never know which it is, right? Maybe you need to employ a deep conditioning strategy that but actually involves protein treatments and moisture treatments so that your hair can absorb whatever it needs most. And also pay attention to your products. It's good to sit down and look at the label and see what the first ingredient is or what the base ingredient is. And this will tell you whether it's a protein-based treatment or if it's a deep conditioning treatment. Also, you can do the wet test, so you can test your hair while it's wet. And if it's really elasticity, is really stretchy, that means that you probably need more protein, right? So if not, and you have really rigid, brittle hair and it doesn't stretch much, then that's your cue that you need moisture and you're probably over proteining. If you're interested in make your own deep conditioner that is able to achieve that balance, then head on over to my next video where we can finally get dryness under control.